Hi everyone, and welcome back. No, my camera's not turned around yet. Every day, Amazon delays the order to the tripod for it. Excuse me, every single day for the past 3 days. Anyway, in part 1 of this video, we did the front pages of the little accordion book that I had bought at a YouTube sale and never used. Today, we're going to do the back pages and the covers. And it's really simple because I've already cut them out. So, here's the front. Wait a minute. Nope. Here's the front. And here's the back, which ironically turned out pretty good because I didn't realize I had cut off part of the little bird's face. So now it just like his beak is stuck in the book. Hey, it works. Come on. Sorry, I have got this terrible cold. Because this is like canvas, I'm going to use the art letter glue. Guys, I really want to thank all of you who are watching my videos and commenting and entering my giveaways and such. As I said, even my neurologist thought it was an excellent idea for me to do YouTube videos. I'm not quite ready to go live yet. I've wanted to, and several times I started to. I'm going to wait for the arm to get here before I even try it. But, I say arm, tripod. Part of my stroke recovery is my speech. And talking on the videos really helps. Talking in chats, and if you notice, I'm attending more and more lives now because the typing is really helping my finger dexterity. I use a lot. I mean, this time last year, I couldn't bend this hand at all. I couldn't pick up anything with it. I couldn't, I never could have done that. This time last year, I was a basket case, really. And because of all your support and encouragement, I did get back into starting to craft again. I'm not even going to pretend I'm anything like I was before the strokes. Because I'm not. But I'm working on it, and I'm trying to get there. If these fleas don't get me the stroke wheel, no, I'm kidding. I'm not giving up. I will never give up. Too stubborn to give up. My doctor agreed with me that I was too stubborn, but hey. Sometimes stubborn can be good. That's probably going to have to be trimmed. I hope I didn't cut them all the wrong size. Ew. I'm not crazy about this at all. I've got parchment paper down on the desk to keep from messing up my... this thing down here. But anyway, got a little bit of... Oh, crunch berries. I will have to trim every freaking one of these up. Well, why don't you just try and measure it before you put it down, dingus? Oh, duh, yeah, that might work. Well, how did I do this? I got one right and 2 wrong? No, that's a little bit. But just bear with me, guys, because there are times when I'll be saying something and completely lose my train of thought. There are times when I want to say something and the word just won't come in my brain. I had to go back today. I was going to do a video for Sabrina's Crafty Journey for the ATC tray we did. And I want to thank all of you who are participating in my Facebook group on the ATC trays, because sending those out and having to work on small pieces has really helped my fingers a lot. I haven't even, knock on wood, I haven't even cramped up any yet. Well, recently. And trust me, the cramping is not anything you want to experience. And that's another thing, sometimes I can't tell if a object is upside down or not. I have to look at it for a few minutes and wait for it to register in my brain. Man, strokes are nothing to play with, guys. If you have high blood pressure, take care of it. Stop eating salt and sodium immediately, because it's going to put you in the ground if you don't, or leave you like me, where you have to come back from it. And I know, I get quiet sometimes when I'm working, because I have to concentrate on what I'm doing. So yell at the screen or something and say, hey, we're still here. Talk to us. I won't hear you, but that's okay. To make you feel like you're contributing. Anywho, what's everybody been up to? We went to Publix today to pick up our antibiotics because we both have this nasty flu going around Florida. It's probably going around the whole United States, actually. And there was this man in there. Oh, I wanted to knock him out cold. But he got his karma, so I hate to say this, but I felt good that he got his karma. Break one. All through the store, he's yelling at his wife. Hurry up! Let's go! I am sick of being in this store. You said it'd only be 5 minutes. Will you hurry up? I mean, I finally got mouthy. I couldn't take it anymore. They were right even with me, and he started yelling. And I said, for God's sake, man, why don't you grow up? Go wait in the car. He just kind of looked at me like, who do you think you are? But he didn't dare mouth off at me. So I heard a couple other people, you know, they went to a couple hours over. I heard a couple other people in the store making comments to him as well. I mean, he was just obnoxious. And I don't care, you know, what your nationality is or anything else. You do not ever have to put up with anybody treating you that way in public, much less, you know, when you're alone. Okay, where's all my scissors? Where's all my little scissors? I hate when I clean my desk off. I can't find a thing. Try it with these, but I don't think it's going to work. But anyway, I heard a couple other people, you know, say, oh my goodness, oh my, oh that poor woman, and things like that. Well, we got to checkout, and I noticed the line wasn't moving, and I looked up, and lo and behold, it was them. Guess what? She went to pay. And yes, it was food stamps. And she didn't have enough money on her card. So the cashier said, well, you have some items in there that you can't get. Well, let's start over. There was a case of beer in the cart, along with some other things. But there was a case of beer in that cart, Coors Light. No, it was Corona. But, he reaches down the cart, gets a gallon of milk, and slaps it up on there Now, they had a child probably maybe 18 months to 2 years old in the cart. He takes the gallon of milk out and a big thing of juice and slaps up on the counter. He take these off. And bless her heart, I saw it go all through that cashier. She was probably maybe in her 60s. But she says, I'm sorry, sir, but those were paid for through the WIC program, which is another free food service for low-income families. It's women, infant, and children, and they can get, I know they get milk, they get juices, and they get cheese. I think they now include eggs, but I'm not sure. But they, they get a variety of things that children need for growing bones. And he said, what that mean? Real hateful. And loud. And she says, it means that the food stamps have paid for most of the items that she has picked out. And I saw her, kind of stall that she didn't know whether to say your wife, your girlfriend, or what. Oh, I made a teeny tiny tag. And all of this book is being done with scraps. So he says, well, what else can I take off? She says, well, sir, you need to pay, I think it was like 18, it's 16 or 18 or something like that. I wasn't trying to pay too close of attention because I just still wanted to walk up and slap him. And she says, well, sir, you're going to have to take the beer off if you don't have the money to pay for it. He said, run that card again. She says, sir, the WIC program will not pay for your beer. This is for women, infants, and children, not men. Finally, there's this man behind me. And now, I consider myself to be up there in age, so I hate to say I'm elderly, but I'm older. But this guy was probably late 70s. I would say he was definitely an elderly gentleman. Just as quietly, he walks around, and I thought he was going to go up and offer to pay for it. He gets right chest to chest with this man, and he says, if you was at work, you wouldn't be here to cause a scene all through this store. If you was at work, she wouldn't need to be getting free food. And if you was at work, my blood pressure wouldn't go up so high right now. I wanted to cheer and clap my hands for him. And the man says, mind your own business. Real hateful again. And bless his heart, this little gentleman says, I am minding my business. It's my business that I've worked every day of my life since I was 15 years old. I'm guessing you probably never had a job, or if you did, you couldn't keep one because of your mouth. But I'm paying for everything that's in your cart, except for that damn beer. I'm not going to pay for it. The government's not going to pay for it. Either cough up the money or put it back. Needless to say, he took it out and slammed it on the counter, and she went to put the beer and the milk back in there. He said, no! And she started saying something to him in Spanish. And I picked up a few of the words, but, she was begging him to let their child have what he needed. And she turned and asked the cashier, how much of this can I get without the beer? And the cashier just looked at her and she says, you can get the milk and the juice. And I noticed the guy that was bagging kind of looked at her funny. And, it's an older gentleman does the bagging at Publix. And I know his math wasn't adding up. But I didn't say anything. It stood there and stood there. Because I was waiting to see if that elderly gentleman was going to offer to pay. Because I think I probably would have grabbed his arm at that point. So what do you think? Should I put these little pockets on the front and back cover. I don't think I want to decorate the pages. What do you think? Should I? Well, definitely. No, I think it'll make it too bulky. And besides, all the junk I'm making up. Well, Kathy, come on. Stuff that I'm making up to use it or lose it from my stash will probably be going into giveaway boxes. Anyway, so I can get rid of it. And I meant to put a ribbon down on here before. I can put a ribbon around the outside of it to hold it shut. So, back to the long and short of it. The guy was really upset. Really upset. And you can see tears in her eyes. And I felt so bad for her. But while I felt bad for her, I didn't feel bad enough to offer to help pay for it, because that would have benefited him. And I didn't want him to think that everybody in that store felt like it was okay the way he abused her and talked to her all through that store. But guys, you know, I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you come from. There is help out there if you are in a situation. Like this lady clearly is in a situation with this man that she needs to get away from him. He was very abusive in public. What was he doing in private? So please don't ever think you have to allow somebody to treat you that way. Especially if you're drawing welfare and they're not supporting you. So what do you think? Should I don't know. I think if I decorate the pages with pockets and tags and stuff, it's going to get way too bulky. But kind of came out cute. And you don't have to buy these books. You can make them yourself. Just take some cardboard for your covers. Cut your pages the size you want them. You can make them as big or as small as you want them. Decorate your pages with whatever scraps you have on hand. Decorate your covers. And you have a perfect size to stick in your purse to put appointments or whatever in. You know, phone numbers or... Because I can tell you right now, I bet you money, 99.9% of us don't know anybody's phone number anymore. Because we got it all saved in our phone. We lose our phone, we can't contact anybody. We have to go on Facebook and say, I lost my phone. Everybody send me your number. Alright guys, part 2 was a lot shorter than part 1, but... And I didn't have to fast forward it either. I bet you wished I hadn't shut up, but... Hey, like I said, this is speech therapy for me. When my arm gets here, supposedly tomorrow before 10 p.m. now, I am going to start doing pop-up lives again. I'm going to do some gel plating. You can blame Mr. Casey for that. He got me, him and Lindy Kay, got me hooked on it, so I'm going to try again. I'm going to be doing a lot of painting papers, because I have like 2 reams of paper in there that I have to use up. And I don't like coffee dyeing. I've tried 3 times since the stroke, and I just... Okay, if y'all been watching my channel for a while, you know Kathy had a coffee addiction. I would drink coffee all day and all night because I love the taste of coffee. I don't even like the smell of coffee now. I don't like coffee ice cream anymore, which has been my favorite since I was a child. So needless to say, when I tried the coffee dye, no. No. Could not do it. Trust me, strokes really do reprogram your brain. I've never, ever liked grungy. To do grungy crafting. I kind of like it now. What else was it that I noticed in my crafting? I have hated purple since I was a child. Oh my heavens. Lightning's going to strike me, but I kind of love purple now. I'm having a hard time working with all this pink I have. I keep going toward the purple, and I don't have that much purple left because I gave it all away. But anyway, I'm going to work through what I have. I'm going to get rid of it. Cheer me on, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.